Hey guys, so, you know, I have an addiction to Mac Pro, and, you can see it right here. I'm just being honest with you all. You can see my hand, you can see my other hand, you can see my eyelashes, they're yellow. They're yellow. You can stop judging me, okay? Don't judge. Just because you saw all of that, and you saw this, and this receipt is really long, it's really long, doesn't mean you can judge me, okay? You can stop judging me right now, okay? That out of the way, we can get on to the haul. Alright, so hey guys, welcome to the fifth and final part of my epic New York haul. Can we say epic? Can I get an amen? Amen. It took me all week, literally. And today we're going to talk about the best for last, Mac Pro. So in this video I'm going to talk about the store and some cool products. And in the next video I'm going to show you eyeshadow and blush. So that being said, yeah, the Pro Store. So you kind of have to know where you're going. The address is 7 West 22nd Street. It's in Chelsea, nice area. It was raining that day, which was terrible, but it's kind of epic because I hid inside the Pro Store. And you go through this door. It's not marked or anything. You have to know where you're going. You go down the hallway, and then you turn a little bit and go up the elevator. And you walk out, and it says Mac Pro, and you're like, oh, heaven, made it. Here. No, I know I said Sephora was heaven, but this is literally heaven. I was like, you can come in now. My life's complete. I'm good. I made it. We're here. Mac Pro. That's basically what happened. So it's really cool. The floor is wooden. Someone said that they didn't play music in there, but they did. They had the usual thumping pop music, my favorite. The artists were a little bit cold. I think they underestimated me because I had my little hat on. I was like, ooh, I'm gonna swatch stuff. Ooh. But one girl eventually did help me. She was the assistant manager. She was very sweet. She gave me her card. She helped me out. So what you basically do is you go in, they give you a sheet. You write down the product in shade and quantity that you want. You don't really tell them, and then you just hand it to them at the end, and then they pull products for you. And the ones that they don't have, they highlight, and then they hand it back to you. So then you can know what they had and didn't have, and you can recalculate if they didn't have a certain shade, which happened to me with several products. So they kind of let me just do my own thing. I just had a good old time swatching. It's all set up. They have the regular Mac products, all of them, and then in addition they have all the Pro products. And then there's a giant wall. If you've ever looked at the Pro Store, shame on you if you haven't. Go look it up after this. It's really cool. There's a wall, and they're like jars, and they look like they're all pigments, but I heard the skinny. I heard the secret. I'm going to share it with you. The shimmery ones apparently are actually pigments, but the matte ones are paint. So I was like, oh, fail. So they're lying to you. It's paint. But it's still pretty cool. Then they have a countertop for mixing things, a metal countertop. And back in one corner, they have a couch and a computer area set up, to chill. It's for artists to really kind of look up things, references. They have a giant little library. Not giant, but it's a sizable little library of fashion and beauty kind of books. So that's more for the artist research kind of thing. On the other side, they have a little studio set up for photo shoots, the screen, and, it's a really cool place, really artsy, pro. There was, nobody in there, and if they were all black, makeup artists, it was obvious that they were in there, just, they knew what they were doing. So, really cool. And on to what I got. So, since it's a Pro Store, obviously I'm not just going to get regular products, so I got all Pro products, right? And I will start with this foundation. It is Face and Body Foundation in white. Yeah, so what this is basically a liquidy foundation. You have to shake it up or it'll separate, and it's really liquidy. I'll show you. Just like a dropper. I'm just going to do a drop. See it really liquidy. And it's not pure white. It's kind of like a sheer white. Do you see that? So yeah, it pretty much just pales things out. And I bought this to mix with other foundations to lighten them. For example, MAC Studio Fix Fluid NC15, which is my shade, right? It's the lightest shade. It's too dark on me. It looks too yellow. So today I mixed some of this with it, and it looks flawless, I think. No, maybe not the coverage, but the shade is so much better than it was. So I definitely recommend this for mixing things. It's just great. Or you can wear it by itself, just as if you're really pale. It's not white at all. It definitely shears out a lot. So it's a ton of product too. So I love Face and Body in white. I finally got my white mixer foundation. Next, I will show you some mixing mediums. Now, these are really cool. One I actually had but never showed you, and I'm just going to throw it in here. And the other two I bought. This one I had, it's the water-based mixing medium, and you know, you have to shake it up. And basically, you can just add a couple drops of this to like a pigment or a glitter, and it helps it adhere to the skin. This one I use a lot more for eyes, for pigments, for giving a wet foiled effect. This is great if you just don't want to use water, because this helps it stay on better than like water would, because it has like the ingredients to help it adhere to the skin. So that's the water-based one. The two I picked up, two of my favorite products ever, are eyeliner mixing medium and lash mixing medium. What these basically are like gels, and you mix them with pigments or glitters to make your own mascara or eyeliner. Yeah. So here's the eyeliner one. It's a little bit more clear than the lash one, but they both mix really well with pigment. They don't go on white or like clear like that. They become the color of the pigment that you mix them with. And what I did today with the lash one is I mixed yellow pigment for the top lash line, for the top lashes, and blue for the bottom. So I have blue liner on the top, yellow liner on the bottom, yellow mascara on the top, blue mascara on the bottom. Can you see all that color craziness? So that's what I did. So you can create any color mascara you want, which is really cool. I'm getting a lot more use out of my pigments with this. And I haven't tried the eyeliner one quite as much, but it's the same effect. You can create any eyeliner. So these are chroma lines, by the way, not mixing medium with liner. But yeah, these are really cool. I recommend them. They're pro. They're cool. I just feel so artsy when I use them, by the way. I'm like, ooh, I'm going to mix my yellow mascara. That was totally me this morning. I was like, I'm going to make some yellow mascara. So those are those. And on to lipsticks. So, again, two I had, and one I bought. They were out of charred red and red pepper, but that's because they're discontinuing them. So I would have had those, but I don't. And then they were out of Flesh Pot. They're just out of stock, which is like a nude. I am going to do a MAC Pro lipstick overview video because I have them all now, except for those three. Two because they're discontinued, and one because I just don't have. So I basically just don't have one of them. But all the other ones I have. And the new one that I just got is Sin, and it's just like a dark kind of burgundy, bloody red color. It's right there. Ooh, yummy. Fierce, vampy color. These are all mattes. And these two I had and I love, but I just never showed you. This one is my all-time favorite lipstick from MAC. Smoked Purple. It's just this deep, rich purple. I think it looks great on my skin tone because I'm very yellow-based. This is great for contouring the lips. Any of these are great for contouring the lips and putting a lighter color in the center. Makes them pop. So Smoked Purple is great, and another good one is Full Chocolate. It's literally chocolate, like it's brown chocolate. And it's an unusual shade, but again, it's great for contouring or just lightly pat it on the lips. This looks great just to add more of a deeper tone to your lips without doing like a full-on dark lip. So those are those, and that is where I'm going to stop today. But stay tuned for the second part of this video, which I'm going to do right after this, where I will show you chroma lines, eyeshadow, and blush. So stay tuned for that, and that is all for now, guys. Bye.